We are back. We are live. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Matt Garland here. NMLS number 58700. Let me see if I got it right. But better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. I hope all is well today. Uh, it is Monday, October 2nd. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all of that good stuff. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. And if this is not your first time here, make sure you guys throw some fires in the chat, something in the chat. Like it, throw some fire, do whatever you got to do. All right. I'm out here just trusting God, just doing what I need to do. It is the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth quarter. It is here. Let me get my screens right. Hold on, man. Let me get myself together. Okay. There we go. Let me make sure the angles is right. Okay, the angles is right for the switching. You know, MG on the boards. Let me take off the AirPods so that way I'm not looking crazy. Throw some fires in the chat. All right. We're going to talk about a lot of different things today. This is going to be one of those type of conversations where we're going to hit multiple different topics. Shout out to Andrea, first live. Hold on. Let me welcome you. Let me put that on the screen. Andrea, your first live. Welcome here. We are happy to have you here. Thank you for being on my live. And make sure, most importantly, y'all, make sure y'all download Rants and Gems. Yo, Tanisha, if you can put the Rants and Gems link in the comments for Apple, um, in the comments for me, please. I want everybody to go and download, rate it 5 stars, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to have numerous different conversations. We're going to talk about interest rates today approaching 8%. We're going to talk about underwriting process. And also let's talk about, because I was just on Instagram Live and someone was asking me about if I had $10,000, what I would invest in, right? So type that in the chat, those three things. We're going to talk about those three things today. Somebody type that in the chat so I can put this up here. All right. Who else is the first time? Okay, we got another first time. Welcome, 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 welcome. First time watching me live. Once you go MG, you never go back. I tell you that much. So welcome to your first live. All right, let's talk about interest rates. Let me pull this up on the marketplace. Oh, this is not what I wanted to see right here. But let's talk about interest rates right now. So the 30-year fix. Can y'all hear me good? If y'all can hear me good, please throw some fire in the chat, right? Throw some fire in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me make sure I can see everything I need to see on my end here on YouTube as well. Okay. And make sure you hit that like button and share this with 3 people. So interest rates, you know what? Let me bring this on the screen. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at right now. Let me see if y'all can see this. Okay. This is where we are right now. So look at the interest rates. I'm on one of my favorite websites, which is mortgagenewsdaily.com. This is where if you want to check out the interest rate market, people, and you want to know where the market is going, et cetera, this is the site that you need to go on. Don't be going on these other sites, please. Go to this site. So if you've never heard of this before, you're welcome. Okay. A lot of these big news organizations, when they're talking about real estate and housing market and interest rates, they normally go into this site and getting the data from this website. I know CNBC uses them a lot. Okay. And thank you, Tanisha, for I'm a pin Rants and Gems here. I'm gonna try to pin this in the comments. Okay, I pinned that message. Thank you. Rants and Gems link for podcast. Download it, rate it 5 stars, leave a review. All right. So as you can see, the 30-year fix right now. Now, when you see interest rates like this, right? When you see interest rates like this, let me make this a little bit bigger. Pause. Because I don't like that white space that's over there. Okay, that white space is not friendly. Let's do it like that. All right, that looks much better. Much better. Okay, so when you see interest rates online like this, right? I'm trying to like size this thing up perfectly. Pause. There we go. When you see interest rates advertised online or shown online, this is typically for single family primary residences only. This is not for multifamilies, investment properties, or primary residence. This is not for true investment properties. This is not for LLC financing. This is for traditional, conventional FHA mortgages. Typically, they're pricing this out at a 760 credit score with a loan amount below the conforming loan amount number, usually around 250 to 300,000 is what they're using, and with putting at least 20% down. So I want to give you guys some color on this so you understand when you're seeing rates online, it's not going to be absolute to your situation. So please understand that the the rates published online doesn't mean you're going to get this rate. So as you can see, this 30-year fix is at 7.61%. Now, this is definitely going to probably come with paying points. Now, remember, each point is equivalent to 1% of your loan amount, and you're going to buy it down. And this is if you have 760 credit scores or higher. But I can almost promise you right now, if you are low 700s, high 600s, shit, if you mid 600s, you're well over 8% right now on a 30-year fix. And the only way you get in the high sevens right now, if you're locked, and this is if you're locking in today, October 2nd. This is not if you locked in a week ago, Friday, 2 weeks ago, right? Because some of you will say, yo, I got a rate 6.5. Well, it's because you locked in earlier. I'm talking about fresh, new loans that are looking to lock in now. You're probably going to be over 8% on a 30-year mortgage right now, and it's going to cost you 1 to 3 points. It's just, it is what it is. This is where the market is. You see all this red over here? All this red is no good. You see all this red? And I want you to see this chart that I'm pointing at right here, right? You see 731 where the rates was, okay? You see it's going up and down. It's fluctuating. It's fluctuating. But you see that baby going up now, okay? It's going up. It's going up. 15-year, damn near 7%. 30-year FHA mortgage, over 7%. 30-year jumbo. Now, full disclosure, if you're buying a home that's like $1.5 million, $2 million, and you're a full documentation loan, meaning you can, your W-2s or tax return income that you can document and show the lender, and you can go full documentation. If you're doing a jumbo deal and you go to the right bank, I won't tell you who to go to because they don't pay me. You would definitely get a lot lower than this 7.6. You'll probably be in the mid sixes right now. 5-1 ARMs, ARM stands for adjustable rate mortgage, y'all. You're over 7%, maybe high sixes. And the 30-year VA, over 7%. And again, this data is as of October 2nd. So I want to tell you all, if you ain't got the money, say hell no. Do not go out and buy nothing if you can't afford it for real. You better be out here if you're looking to buy a house. How many people are looking to buy a house in the next 3 to 4 months? Type yes in chat or no. If you're looking to buy a house in the next 3 to 4 months, type yes or no in the chat, please. Type yes or no in the chat, please. And for this website, Tanisha just put it in the comments as well. So if you want to see it for y'all. Right? So we got a couple of you who are saying yes, you want to buy. A lot of you are saying within the next 3 to 4 months you want to buy. Okay? So first of all, I will tell you guys, you need to work with me and my team. You can send us an email at garlandgroup@unmb.com. work with us. We will help you get to the closing table. We're licensed in 21 states. It's number one. Number two is all you people who say, yeah, yes, like Maria, Datara, Earned Privilege, Maurice Harvey, all you people who say Joy Jones, all of y'all who's saying yes, y'all better make sure y'all can afford this damn mortgage because these rates are going to make it a little bit more expensive, and you got to start taking into consideration all of your bills, not just this mortgage payment. And you always have to remember, as homes continue to appreciate, so will your property taxes increase every year as long as your house is appreciating. So today's payment that you lock into doesn't mean it's going to be fixed for the 30 years. That mortgage payment will adjust. Your interest rate and your principal interest payment will be fixed, but not your PITI, which stands for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So if you are buying in this market, people, and Queens does get the money, shout out to you. If you need to make sure you can really afford this house. Right? Now, now, I want to. So y'all see the rates. Take a screenshot of this, or you can go to mortgagenewsdaily.com. Keep yourself updated, people. Keep yourself updated. Keep yourself updated on the market, please. I want you to keep yourself updated on this stuff because it's very important. You need to know this stuff. You need to know this stuff. It's very important. Okay? How do I take this damn thing off now? I think that's how I do it. Okay. Oh no, I put it back on. I'm tripping. I'm running my own boards, people. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm running my own boards, trying to figure this thing out. All right. So there was an interesting comment that just came up on the screen. Where it go? Here we go. I'm gonna add this to broadcast. O2 Noop. You must be. Are you a Noop? Like one of those fraternity people? That's a different story for a different day. So you said rates aren't coming down no time soon either. I disagree with that. Make sure to come up with a larger down payment to mitigate the high interest rates. You are preaching the gospel, sir. Well, I appreciate you with your comment, but I respectfully disagree with the rates aren't coming down no time soon. I personally believe interest rates will be coming down within the next 12 to 18 months. 20 into 2024 going into 2025. I believe we will get some relief when it comes to mortgage interest rates. I'm on record saying this. As closer we get to election, and once a new administration gets in here, I think the rates will start coming down. So there will be refinance opportunities that will come for everybody who's looking to purchase a home in today's market, right? But and one thing I would say, make sure you come up with a larger down payment. I don't like that either. Just me personally. If you are buying a primary residence, if you can afford with a minimum down payment, if you can afford it, I say OPM, other people's money. Use the bank's money. Use as least as possible of your money. If you can afford the payment. If you can't afford the payment, then yes, I agree with you, O2 Nope. Come up with a larger down payment to mitigate that high interest rate and that higher payment. So that I would agree with you. But if you can afford it, I would say little as possible out of your pocket. That's just my opinion, though. And there's no right or wrong answer to that. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no right or wrong answer to that because different strokes for different folks. Everybody has their own different comfort levels and risk tolerance. Uh, so you have to be the judge of that. And as the CEO of your real estate business, you got to make that decision. Okay. So amputated shrimp said I came in with 20% just to make sure I had some security. Okay. I respect that. Somebody said, "Where's Tukes?" Tukes is no longer with me. Pause. He is on to doing his own thing, running his podcast. Shout out to Tukes. For those of you asking, go check him out. Go to his page, Tukes Productions, on Instagram, and support his podcast. Do I do commercial deals? Yes, I do. Yvette, let me add this to the broadcast. You have a good question here. You says, if you lock in at 7% and interest rates start dropping, and at what percentage do you recommend refinancing later on? That is a very good question, Yvette. Very, very good question. So, first of all, let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about the refinance. Let's talk about the exit with these higher interest rates. So, if you're buying in today's market, obviously we're going to be at much higher rates. And what most people in my industry, whether you're a licensed realtor or a loan officer, they're going to tell you can always refinance, which is true only if you qualify. So I would say if you're at a 7% and you see rates drop a point and a half, let's just say 5.5% or lower, that will be when I would look to refinance. Because you don't want to prematurely start your refinancing. Let's just say you at 7.5 today and it drops to 6%. And let's just say you start your refinance. And then when you close a month or two later, it drops to 5%. You're going to be sick, right? But this is why it's important for you to stay. And that's why I gave you that website so you can kind of do your own education and stay on top of things, pause. So you know when it will be a good time to refinance. Where's the market heading? And it's all about timing. It's all about timing. So you have to tread carefully because it's very difficult to time. Because the same way interest rates are going down, just like that, them things can skyrocket and you can miss your opportunity. So I'm just telling you what I would do. If I at 7, if I see a point and a half drop, that's when I will look into refinancing. But if you at 8 and it drops to 6, hell, get that 2-point savings. Because if you're trying to wait for the 5 may never come. But also, Yvette, and everybody who's watching this, I want to tell you another thing about refinancing. The key word is you have to be able to qualify for this refinancing. You have to stop. You have to qualify. So you have to not think a refinance is automatic. We have to stop thinking like that. Most people say, I can always refinance later. Well, that's not true. If you have no equity in your house, how the hell are you going to refinance? If your debt to income ratio is too high, how the hell are you going to refinance? If your credit went to shit because you started maxing out credit cards to buy furniture, you bought new cars and all this other stuff, how the hell can you refinance? So you always have to be prepared because you have to requalify for this mortgage. You have to requalify. So don't think that a refinance is automatic, y'all. You have to requalify for it. And that's why you need to join the Mortgage Academy, honestly, so you know what the hell is going on. Okay? We'll talk about that later in the week. Now, Noop again came with another good question. Noop is on fire right now. Let me add this to the broadcast. He says, can you talk about recasting a loan versus refinancing? Very good question, Noop. Let's clap it up for Noop with the questions today, y'all. Let's clap it up for Noop. Everybody throw some fire in the chat for Noop. Because Noop is on fire right now. Now, do you know, and I want to ask you guys while you're throwing your fires in the chat. I need a haircut, by the way. Do you know what a recast is? Type yes in chat or no. Do you know what recasting is? Type yes in chat or no. Let's see what the survey is saying right now. Do you know what recasting is? Latasha says no. Okay? I can't even pronounce your name. I'm going to say darling. I don't want to butcher your name, but you said no too. Okay? Let me see who else is in here. RJ Baldwin says no. I'm going to do a whole course on this now. Shad J says no. Okay, so the general consensus is you guys never heard of recasting. Have you ever heard of recasting before? That's another question. I guess you never heard of this before. Okay. All right. Chiama. Okay, I like how you broke that down. Hold on, let's put you back up here. Chiama. Okay, did I say it right now? Chiama. Thank you for breaking that down for me. I appreciate that. Okay, Chiama. Okay, so let's talk about recasting for a second. Recasting is not a guarantee, first of all. Let me say that. So basically, long story short, without getting into all the details, because I'm probably going to put out some structured content behind this, a recast is basically when you pay down a good lump sum on your mortgage balance and you're asking the lender to lower your monthly payment, right? Because let's just say, for example, you started off at a $500,000 balance and now you owe $350,000, for example, right? Your mortgage payment is still going to be based off of what that $500,000 started off, because the lender doesn't know you're going to keep making these accelerated payments. Now, when you do a recast, what the lender is doing is basically re-amortizing your loan. Your interest rate stays the same. Your term, how many years you have left on the mortgage, stays the same. But they're re-amortizing that loan to now your payments are based on the $350,000, not the $500,000. Make sense? So now your payment could drop significantly without you paying all those closing costs to refinance. Now, a recast is not a guarantee. Not every servicing lender offers recasting. And if they do, they might only let you recast your mortgage 1 or 2 times during the life of the loan. And a lot of them will only do it 1 time. So if you are going to recast, you have to make sure that you're really recasting. You understand? So, and again, in the Mortgage Academy, we're going to have a lot of conversations and structured courses behind recasting and a slew of other things that you guys probably don't know about. And it's all going to be mini courses. That way you can digest it easy and go about your business. Okay? So that's basically what recasting is in a nutshell. Do you guys understand? Type yes in chat or no. Type yes in chat or no if you understand. Type yes in chat or no. Let me see where you guys are at with that. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great. We here. I don't see enough likes on this video, please. You guys are trying to play me right now. So you need to get the like in this video. Okay? Because so far we're talking some good information here. And I don't see enough likes. So don't play yourself, please. And go ahead and like the video. It don't cost you nothing to like the video, please. Take 2 seconds to go like it. What's the downfall? Let me put this up here. Amputated Strength says, what's the downfall to recasting? It sounds beneficial. There is no downfall to recasting. It is 100% beneficial to you or us, the homeowners. This is a win-win for us. We don't have to pay closing costs, which can be tens of thousands of dollars. The only downfall is, let's just say you are at a 7% interest rate and rates are now 5%. When you recast, you stay at your 7%. So now you got to make a decision. Does it make sense to refinance and pay tens of thousands of dollars on closing costs, or does it make sense to recast the mortgage? So you got to weigh out the pros and the cons of that situation. But that would be the only downfall that I can see, and just think about it offhand about a recast. But from where I'm sitting from, amputated strength, I don't think there's no downfalls to this at all. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's talk about. All right. So those of you, we are now 24 minutes into this video, and we're going to switch topics now. Well, 25 minutes into this video, and we're going to switch topics a little bit. Let's talk about. I need somebody who could do all this timestamping stuff too. Somebody do that for me. Um, no, Tanisha, delete that. Delete that, Tanisha. Delete that. That's not it. Delete this, please. Delete that comment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna delete it. That's not it. I appreciate that, but that's not it. So delete that comment. How do you delete this? I can't even delete this thing. How do I delete your comment? Okay, there we go. No, I can't even delete that. Yeah, so Tanisha, delete that. That's the wrong link. That link is not there. So delete that, please. All right. Let's talk about Latasha had a question. Somebody said, great question, Latasha. Okay. Let me get to you, Latasha. She said, do you recommend buying if you have credit card debt? I have been saving money for a home, but don't feel like it makes sense to buy if I still have debt to pay off. My debt is 17K. Any insights? What a great question. What a great question. I'm glad you asked me this question, Miss Latasha Riddick. Let me read it again for those of you who can't read or hear me good. Okay? Do you recommend buying if you have credit card debt? I've been saving money for a home, but don't feel like it makes sense to buy if I still have debt to pay off. That debt is 17K. Any insights? Let me ask you a question, Natasha. Are you available to come on this live right now? Are you available to come on this live with me right now? Are you in? Do you have good lighting? Do you have a microphone? If you can come on this live, that would be greatly appreciated because I have questions for you before I answer this question. I need 5 minutes of your time. Come on up here, Queen. 1 minute, I will come on live. Okay, bet. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to, if I can find this thing, get you on live with me. Let me see. Is this the thing? Bet. I found it. I'm getting nice with this, y'all. Interview on. Okay. I copied it. Okay. Where's the comments? Okay. So look, only Latasha Riddick. You see this link? I'm putting in here, Latasha Riddick. I put the link in the chat, Latasha Riddick. I put the link. Click on that link right there. It's right above your comment. Click on that link right there. Let's get you on here. Because I got questions for you. Because this is a very good question. Let's see. Where is she? I don't hear you coming on. Okay, there you go. There you go. Let's get you on here. Welcome. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. It says you're unmuted. Oh, it says now I muted you. Okay, hold on. How do I unmute you? Now you muted yourself now. You gotta unmute yourself. It says you muted yourself. You don't see it? Damn it. Why is this thing not working? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix something. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, I muted you now. Guest has mute. Now it's saying you muted yourself. All right. So I'm gonna take you off and try to come back on. Because I'm gonna take you off and try to come back on. Come back on. All right, join on your phone. Rejoin. I want to get her on here. I'm determined. Use that same link to rejoin. And in the meantime, y'all go ahead and like this damn video, please. Thank you very much. While we get Latasha Riddick on the show, please. Thank you very much. But me personally, and I think Latoya Taylor, you had something good you just said. You said, Latasha, pay down your debt to at least 30%. You should be good. It would be better to pay it all off if you can, though. Well, a girl go. All right. I don't know where she's at. She got to come back on. But I would say this, right? Me personally, if it's only 17K, I want to know what's the minimum payments. First things first. How much are the payments on this? And will these payments really impact your debt to income ratio? Me, for mine, I'm not paying off the 17K. I'm using that 17K to go buy something. This is me personally. Why pay off this and I could just go buy something? And if I can afford to pay the little $500, $700, or whatever it is, and it doesn't impact my debt to income ratio, then I'm not paying it off. I'm not paying it off. I told her to rejoin, y'all. But I'm not going to pay it off, me personally. Because if you told me it was, I mean, I'm not paying it off. Like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe you agree or disagree. I don't know. But, all right, Latasha, see if you can join again. I'm going to put the link back here. Let me see if you can join again. Let me paste it again. Let's see if this works the second time. This usually works right away. People usually come on with no problem. So I just put the link back in the chat. But I'll tell you, me personally, I'm not paying that bad boy off. That's just me. Like, how much are those minimum payments? And Pierre, no, I got a whole course coming out about tax deed properties. That's going to be available in the Mortgage Academy. Okay, Latasha. I can't even hear. It usually rings. Somebody say you need another Tukes. No, I don't. But whatever. We'll try this again another day to bring you on. Sorry, Latasha, but that's what. Tell me in the comments, Latasha, how much is your payment? Because me, for mine, I wouldn't pay up to 17K. That's just me personally, especially if it's less than like $500 in payments, and it doesn't impact my debt to income ratio. Me personally, this is just for me. I'm not paying it off. I wouldn't pay off the full 17K. I would use that money to go buy a house. That's just me. You don't have to agree with it. I know the Dave Ramsey crowd probably won't agree with that either. Like, and so it depends on numerous things. That's why I wanted to bring her on here, right? I wanted to bring her on here so I can get a little more background about her debt to income, her income. You know what I'm saying? Like, credit score, where is she? Like, so I wanted to do a little deep dive. Yes, how much is your credit card payment, Latasha, for the 17K? It's a total of $560 a month. Okay. And how much do you make a year? And 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 if you were to buy a house, how much would that house be? And what else is on your credit card? Your credit? Do you have car loans, student loan payments? What else do you have? And what are those payments? Yo, y'all gonna stop asking me about Tukes, man. I said this like 100 times already. Y'all got to keep up with the program. Tukes is no longer here. I'm on my own boards now, and that's what we got. Tukes is running his own pod now. He's doing his thing. His pod is growing as crazy. I love it. We was working together for 6 years. It's time for him to grow. What up, Jay? So all right. So Latasha, I personally wouldn't pay down that 17K to get rid of 560 a month, um, unless that 560 was impacting your debt to income ratio and stopping you from buying a house. Then that's the only way that I would do it. Jay, Jay Von Treese, what do you want to talk about if you come on? Matter of fact, come on. Why not? Come on, Jay. What you want to talk about? Sorry, I couldn't make it on live. My income is 156. Okay. Okay, Latasha. Let's go with the 156, ma. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah, I'm cool with paying the high interest on those cards. She making 156. Like, I ain't worried about that little $500. Again, different strokes for different folks. Me personally, I'm not worried about that. Now, would I pay and keep my balances below 10% so my credit stay high? Absolutely. But I'm not worried about paying off my credit cards. I use my credit cards. That's just me personally. I use my credit cards. Bum, 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 bum. Pay them down, pay them off, pay it out. But that's how I flow. You ain't got to flow like me. I'm just telling you how I flow and how I do it. But she killing it right now. She doing it. I wanted to buy like a 450K house. No other loans. Student loans just got forgiven. Oh, you winning. So only debt is totaling 17K. Yeah, you killing it. Congrats on that forgiveness. Me personally, I would go buy the house, or if you can lump sum and pay down those credit cards to make the payment a little bit cheaper for yourself. Maybe you knock off. It depends on your savings too. If you only got enough money to buy the house, then I would buy the house. But again, I'm just telling you what I would do. Everybody gonna have their own story in the comments. Everybody gonna say what they would do. Honestly, do whatever. Look, where you at, Latasha? Do whatever the hell makes you happy. Don't be afraid, man. There's greatness waiting on the other side of fear. There's greatness waiting on the other side of fear. What are we being afraid of? Afraid of what? You make $156,000 a year. What are you afraid of? Your student loans are forgiven. You want to buy a 450 house. Depending on the property taxes, what is that going to cost you? You want to get my balances under control? Your balances are way under control, Latasha. I'm trying to tell you. I see people that got 200K in credit card debt. You know what I'm saying? 17K ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I'm trying to tell you. I probably spent 17K today on the credit cards dealing with these renovations. I'm trying to tell you, 17K is light work. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of them interest rates. Don't be afraid of none of this stuff. Look, I think in our culture, we got to stop being afraid and learn how to be aggressive. You got to get on offense. Be aggressive. If you're making 156, how do you get to 200? How do you get to 250? I'm Somebody said something to me the other day, and it was like, talking about something in the budget. I said, budget? I said, I'm trying to make more money. I ain't trying to limit myself on nothing in life. I want to make more money. And depending on, look, I mean, there's so many ways we can go about this whole credit conversation of paying off cards. What do you pay off the cards and do all this other stuff? But yo, Latasha, I think you got it going on. You're making great money. Your balance is relatively low. I don't think 17K is nothing to like be afraid of. And you making enough money where you can put down a lump sum if you stack up right. You can knock off probably $7,000 in the next 2 months. But I would focus more on increasing my income and going out here and increasing my net worth. Those are the two things that I will be focused on. Increasing my income and increasing my net worth. How do I do that? And who says she's paying 25%, Alexander? You see, y'all got to stop assuming shit. Ain't nothing in here, Alexander, that she says she's paying 25% interest on these credit cards. And she can probably go get a 0% interest credit card and do a whole balance transfer and cut that payment just like that too. There's so many different things that Latasha can do right now to get that payment down without even paying it down. I think you're good, Latasha. I think you're good. It sounds like you got good credit. You're financially responsible. Me personally, I would just go on the, I would do a balance transfer, knock that payment down, boom, like that, and take my money and go run a play and get me some real estate and increase my net worth and figure out how I get from 150 to 200,000 now. That's what I would do. All right, enough of this topic. Let's get to the next topic. But don't be afraid. Latasha Riddick, do not be afraid, please. If you believe in God and you're faithful, then you should not fear anything. Drop a gem in the chat for that one. If you believe in God and you're faithful, then you should not fear anything. That's it. End the topic on that one. Okay. My battery is about to die on this phone. So, okay. Hit the like button, please. Thank you very much. We got 200 plus people here, and we got less than 100 likes. Please do not play me. I don't come on live often as I used to. The third quarter, I took a break on y'all, but I am back in full effect. You might see my face every day this week and for the rest of the month. Okay? Ranting and raving and giving you rants and gems. And make sure you download Rants and Gems. It's pinned in the comments. Download, rate us 5 stars, and leave a review. Now, I want to talk about something else real quick. Maria says she's learned. So let me pin this. Okay, Maria, let me add this to the broadcast. Maria said, I've learned so much in today's conversation. I am back, Maria, and I am back with a vengeance, and I'm here to give you rants and give you gems. I am out here trusting God, and I took a break. I was sitting still for a little while, and I was doing this purposely, right? Because I had to sit my butt still. I had to sit still and say, yo, MG, what do you really want to do right now, bro? How do you really want to approach this? How do you, like, there's been a lot of changes happening in my life. How do you really want to approach this? How do you want to get back on YouTube? I put out 3 videos in 60 days on YouTube. I said, I know what I want to do. I want to get back to the basics. I want to get back to the basics. I want to get back to what made my Instagram page blow up. Is going on live every day talking my shit. That's how I got the name Brands and Gems. Is being on live every day, giving y'all game, answering questions, talking to the people. Enough of this shit. I want to get back to the basics. So I'm going to be in this studio, switching, running my boards like I'm doing right now, and I'm going to give y'all game every single day that I possibly can. We're going to do the work. That's right, Latasha. Where you at, Latasha? She said, I'm not afraid. I'm not going to be afraid any longer. That's right. Trust God. Be faithful. And you fear nothing. But this is the vibe I'm on right now. I'm going back to the basics, man. I don't need no guests. And if I bring on guests, fine. It's going to be me and you. And we're going to talk our talk. And we're going to walk the walk. And we're going to get out here and we're going to execute real estate transactions. I don't care if you're looking to buy in 2 months, 4 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. I am going to give you information that you can use, whether it's now or later. And when you join the academy, you're going to get even more information. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about the underwriting thing. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Somebody, Tanisha, text me these topics for tomorrow. Underwriting and how to get through underwriting fast. That's tomorrow's topic. We'll talk about that tomorrow because I'm coming up on an hour here. And the underwriting conversation going to probably be about a good hour because we're going to have a lot to talk about with that, right? So, Ty Young, shout out to Ty Young. With 30% LTV, does everybody know what LTV is? Type the answer in chat, please. Do you know what LTV is? Type the answer in chat, please, if you know what LTV is. Okay? With 30% LTV, what are the guidelines? 3 paid off properties in my trust, 766 score, 255K income. Ty Young, you are now being requested to come to the front of the class, Ty Young. Ty Young, and shout out to everybody for getting that right. Loan to value. Ty Young, please click this link that I just posted and come on this live. Ty Young, I'm posting a link. I need you here. Come on live. Click the link, Ty Young, and come on live. Thank you very much. Stillness is everything. Yep. I had to sit still. Now I got it. Ty Young, let's hope this works. Let me add you to the left. Ty Young. Ty Young, let's hope this works. Turn down your YouTube.
Yes.
Turn down your YouTube. Ty Young.
Yes.
Ty Young, let's hope this works. Turn down.
I just turned it off. Gotcha. Yeah. Hello.
Ty,
how are you?
First of all, I'm loving the aesthetics. The house is aesthetically pleasing right now, Ty Young. We liking the house right now. Okay? We see in the background, Ty Young. It's aesthetically pleasing, okay? Drop some fire in the chat for Ty Young.
Thank you, superstar.
Where are you from, Ty?
Well, I live in Las Vegas, Orlando, Florida, and Southern Illinois.
Okay. Okay. You live
Those
everywhere.
are my spots, but mainly Las Vegas. But I'm in Florida right now. Yeah.
You moving and shaking. 255K annual income and a 766 credit score. Okay, Ty Young, we see you. What do you do for a living?
I develop technology for emergency medicine physicians.
Wow. That sounds interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we love that. We love that. So you got a 30 LTV. On which property has a 30 LTV?
Well, actually, I think I said it wrong. I'm looking to buy 3 properties in Las Vegas with 30% down on each one of them. So I meant 70% loan to value. But all of my properties are paid off, but they're in my trust. It's about I'd say they're about 500K each to like between 4 and 500K each. But since I haven't had a mortgage in a long time, I was just wondering how would like the underwriter see that or the lender sees that since I don't have like, any like rental payment or mortgage. But yeah, so that was my curiosity.
Okay, so you want to buy three new investment properties and put
Yes,
30% down on each one of these properties. Are these
correct.
single families or multifamilies?
These are single families, between 3 to 6 months build, and each builder is looking for $5,000 earnest money only,
Okay.
and they're between 374 and 400,000 per unit per property in Las Vegas, and they're all new build townhomes. But those townhomes, they've gone down about 15%, but they'll probably go up to like 450. They're just having a little slump right now, but I know that they'll go up to about 450, probably 500 because they're in a really good neighborhood.
Okay. So what I personally would do is I wouldn't buy them in the trust because it's harder to purchase in the trust when
Okay.
you're buying real estate, right?
Yes,
It could
sir.
be done, yes, but it's a little bit more difficult. So what I would
Yeah.
do is I would buy them in my LLC's name since they're going to be investment properties. Buy them in your
Okay.
LLC name and have the trust own the LLCs.
The other three are like that. They're in LLCs and the trust owns the LLCs actually. So,
Exactly. So it's much
yeah.
easier that way versus the trust getting the mortgage itself.
I see. One question. How about what do you think about me financing them personally and then renting them out after the fact? What are your thoughts about that? Is that, like one at a time, like not at the same time? So because technically because I'm staying at my own property, so I don't technically have a mortgage, but I could do like my own owner occupied for one and then the second one rent that one out, and then the second one, I don't know. What's your advice on that?
And you still want to do 30% down?
Yes, I still want to do 30% down. Like my K1 is uh I got a K1 for 255 and then a W2 at like 78,000.
Oh, so you over 300K.
Pretty much, yeah. And then I donated like 150 to my nonprofit. So it's really more than that, but I just don't want to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like keep
Yo,
it.
Ty, I don't think y'all heard the game that Ty Young just gave y'all, man. I don't think y'all really paid attention to Ty Young, man. She's out here doing it.
Well, I hire a lot of help like yourself, like asking questions. You can't think you know everything just because you have a lot of things,
So
you know?
this is what I would do, Ty.
Okay.
I would not put this in your personal name at all.
Oh,
Because
wow. Okay.
if you told me that you were looking to purchase at this primary residence and put down, let's just say 10%,
Yes, sir.
then yes, I would do that to keep more
Okay.
money in your pocket. But if you're still going to put down 30%, when we look at the spread of where interest rates are right now, a primary residence, like I showed earlier today, is in that mid sevens, maybe 8%. An investment property is going to be 9 to 10% in the LLC. So if we're talking only a point and a half difference
I
in interest
see.
rate, to me, to go through all the paperwork, to go through all the
Mm,
pain that you will, as far as doing it in your personal name, I personally would just
mhm.
rather just do it in my LLC and continue to maximize your tax benefits the way you're doing it because you're going to get more tax benefits as an investment property than the primary residence any day of the week. And with
Smart.
the type of money that you're earning, I don't think we need to worry about a 1 to 1.5% interest rate spread at that level that you're at. You're more concerned
Yeah.
about how can I deduct more to keep more money in my pocket, especially with a 255K K1. So
Yes. Mhm.
you need more deductions than you need a cheaper interest rate at this point. Because the primary
I
residence is not going to give you that spread, that deduction that you need.
Yeah, I totally agree because I'll write off the interest anyway. So, you know what
Exactly.
I mean? You're
Exactly.
absolutely right. I just needed someone to like kind of, talk this through with, not with my in my own head because a lot of people don't understand this process, you know what I mean? So,
Well, this is
it's
what
not
I'm
all
here for. This is
yeah,
what I'm
that's
here
great.
for. Hire me
And I
as
my
your
robe,
real estate CFO.
I didn't
Huh?
even expect my robe. I'm like in my pajamas. I didn't even expect to come on here. I'm like, oh my God, he's saying get online. I look a mess. But anyways, yeah.
No, you
So
looking good. You got 255, 760 credit score. Man, you giving Beyonce a run right now. Let me
oh
tell you,
stop
Ty
it.
Young. Let me tell you something, Ty Young. 30% down on multiple properties. Man, listen, you could be robe on. It don't matter. You are killing it, Queen.
Well, you know what? I don't have any kids, no pets, no people. So, you're able to save like that. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, I just respect money. That's all. I have a lot of respect for money. That's
That's a
all.
gem. That is a gem. Y'all need to put
Yeah.
that in the comments. Respect money. Type
Yeah,
that
I
in
have
the chat.
respect. Yeah, so that's how I see it, Yeah, that's pretty much and as far as like debt, I have like the only debt I have, I bought a G-Wagon like 2 years ago, but I only owe like 40,000 on it. So, I paid like 239 for it, but I only owe 40,000. So, it's like 45 or something like that, but I depreciated it on my taxes. So I that's pretty much my only debt that I have, and it's like $1,300 or something. So yeah, but I just needed advice. Like the best way should I go like personal or should I do like because before I did a hard money loan on one of my last properties, but I did really well on it. I paid like 176 for it, and right now it's like 450.
Woo.
So yeah, in Florida. So, but again, I pay like 13% interest though, and it was like 2 points on the front end or something like that. But it was worth it. It was worth it. So,
And
um,
did you refinance out of that yet?
I did. I refinanced it. This is like in 2017, but
Okay.
I paid it off already. I paid it off like 3 years ago. But yeah, so but my rate was like 13% with 2 points. And I kept it for 6 months and I refied it for like 4.5%. And then like I think like 5 months later I paid it off.
Why did you pay it off?
Well, because I'm looking to build a portfolio of assets so I can get like $100 million.
Okay, Ty, let me take a drink, Ty. What? Okay, Ty.
Yeah, I'm building a bookkeeping software that has write-offs automatically programmed into the software. So when you put your when you put all of your expenses in there, it automatically chooses the write-off. So like automated with AI. So I'm trying to build that, but I need the funds to really make it the way I want to make it. I mean, it's kind of on a lower scale right now, but I'm just trying to take it to the next level.
Whew.
Yeah.
Ty Young, you out here. Ty Young, please DM me on my Instagram page, please, so we can connect because I need to be in your life and vice versa. We need to talk real estate. So anytime you want to go ahead and buy real estate, I need you to hire me as your real estate CFO. So that way
I
I
love
can show you how to get this money in the real estate world.
I love it. Now, I do have an Instagram page. I just don't use it or anything. I'm not on social media, so but I do have one. I can go on there. Like you'll be probably the only person I've ever like DM'd or something. If you see like Tide Media Group, that's the page I have, but I've never used it. So,
That's fine.
yeah,
I'll
don't
be
do
on the lookout for that.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely thanks for your advice. And I just want you to know you give some really good advice. And I was like, oh God, I gotta hear this. So I just want you to know, keep doing what you're doing. And it doesn't matter what level anyone's on. The information is truly important. Yeah. So just wanted you to know that, sir.
Thank you, Ty Young. I really appreciate you coming on the channel today, coming on Rants and Gems, and dropping some gems, man. We really appreciate you. We salute you. We applaud you. We congratulate you. Thank you for coming on today.
Yes, sir. Okay, you guys have a wonderful evening.
All right, Ty, have a good one.
Take care.
Shout out to Ty Young. Woo! Throw some gems in the comments for Ty Young. Man, incredible. Ty Young. I'm trying to tell y'all people, it don't matter. Like she said at the end, it don't. We'll clip that. It don't matter what level you are on. The information that I bring to you is useful. You see Ty Young, she out here moving and shaking. She don't have to listen to MG on YouTube while she chilling at home in one of her cribs that are paid off. She a one percenter. But she here listening to MG. So ask yourself, why you not listening to me too? Well, you're here listening to me. But for those of you who are new, where the hell you been at? You need to listen to MG because I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not verified on Instagram, but I'm verified in real life. Drop some gems in the comment for Ty Young. She said, you got to respect money. I'm going to tweet that one. You got to respect money, people. That is a fact. You have to respect money. Respect it. Big Jim. Okay, so we coming up on an hour on today's program. I need you guys. We got almost 300 people on here live. I appreciate all of you for being on here live. Make sure you guys go to mgbookstore.com, pick up your books. You know, House Hackonomics and the Real Estate Investors Manifesto. We got the bundle going on. It's only $44 to get both books. Okay? MG Mortgage Academy. MG Mortgage Academy. Tomorrow I'll talk about that. If you're part of my Mortgage Academy Learning Center, drop a yes in chat, please. Drop a yes in chat because I'm going to go in there in the app right after I get off this live, and I got an announcement to make to y'all in there. And then I'm going to share it with the world tomorrow here on live. Okay? So if you are part of the Learning Center or the Mortgage Academy, I need you, when we get off this live, go into the app. I'm going to go live in the app, and we're going to talk about some changes that I'm making. Okay? Great changes. You're going to love it. Trust me. Yeah, I'm excited about this. This was shout out to Latasha Riddick, who was contributing today. I don't know what happened with your sound, Latasha. I tried to get you on. You see, Ty Young came on with no problem. But next time, I'm glad that you're not going to be fearful anymore. I love that. Right? Shout out to Noop. Noop had some really good commentary today. But there was a lot of information on here. I ain't going to hold y'all up. From talking about the interest rates to recasting to refinancing to paying off your credit cards to Ty Young. A lot of great information. Tomorrow we're going to cover underwriting tomorrow. We're going to cover underwriting and how to get through underwriting without stress and headache. There's always going to be lemons that's going to be thrown at you, but tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to turn those lemons into lemonade and get to the closing table as quickly as possible. All right. So make sure you guys go to Rants and Gems on all audio outlets. Download us. Leave a review, 5 stars possibly, because we need those reviews, man. We need people to, you know, support. And go to mgbookstore.com to pick up the books. I have tons of ebooks coming out, and I want to show you something real quick, right? Before I go, I'm gonna show you something real quick. How do I do this? All right, before I go, just real quick, I just want to show y'all this, right? Just real quick. I don't know if y'all can see this on your screen. And I'm not sure if I can make this bigger. Can y'all see this on your screen? Oh, hell no, you can't see this on your screen. I just looked at it. My bad. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Pause. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. Font. Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Pause. Hold on. Just real quick. That should be better. Okay. Y'all can see this on your screen, right? Type yes in chat or no if you can see this on your screen right now. Can y'all see this on your screen? Yep. Yes. I don't know how to zoom in on the application. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, Tanisha. Remember, I ain't about this Apple life. I'm trying to learn it. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I just figured out how to do that. Okay, that's what you're going to get. I make this a little bit bigger for y'all. Okay. Okay, that should be better. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm working on right now. New courses. If you can see it now, let me know. If you can see it now, let me know. New courses. We're going to talk about this more in detail tomorrow. But if you're part of the Learning Center Mortgage Academy, I'm going to talk about this now. These are some of the courses that I'm working on. All of these courses will be released in the Mortgage Academy monthly. I will have at least 4 to 5 new courses every single month in the Mortgage Academy until I finish all of these courses. It's going to probably take me 3 to 4 months to film all of these things. But all of these new courses are coming out. All a part of the Mortgage Academy. Mini courses. They won't be 10 hours long. They won't be 30 hours long. They will all be, 1 to 3 hours. Straight to the point, teaching you the game, everything that you need to know. You got that? So if you're part of the academy, you're a mentee, you'll have access to this as a part of your membership. And if you're not a part of it, then you need to join. Because on top of the monthly calls that we're going to be doing in the academy, I'm releasing, like I said, probably 25, 30 courses over the next couple months within the academy. And also, every course will have an ebook which you can purchase separately for the low. So I tell you guys, I'm going to end on this note because I need to say this. As I'm sitting still for the past 60 days, I put out 3 YouTube videos in the past 60 days. And those obviously went to Rants and Gems podcast. But I kind of wasn't even putting out a lot of content. If you look at my Instagram page, I was putting out a lot of old stuff just to keep the algorithms going. I haven't even done no shorts here on YouTube. Definitely nothing on TikTok. But I had to kind of rethink my position and where I want to do it, what my goals are, and why I really started doing this in the first place. I really started doing content to help close more real estate transactions. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? I came in this game wanting to close more deals. I want to be the #1 loan officer in the world. That was my goal. And somewhere along the line, I lost sight of that. I lost sight of this. And not a bad thing, because over this past couple of years, I've been able to excel in so many different things. But I lost sight of my true purpose. And that's being in the mortgage business. Being in the mortgage business saved my life, y'all. It saved my life. It's provided for me and my family in ways that I never thought I can even imagine. And me coming on these platforms and starting to do content and transforming into a quote unquote influencer, I lost sight of what my true purpose was. And yeah, it's not to be a media company and it's not to do all these different things. I love to do the events and the classes and all that other stuff, but I love helping people buy real estate. I love the mortgage business. I love the mortgage business. And over the years, what I've realized that people are not educated in this space. They're just not. And I've taken that for granted. I've taken what I know and what I have up here for granted because it has come easily to me now in my 20-year career, but it always hasn't been easy. And it wasn't people around there to teach me when I first came in this business. I had to learn everything through trial and error and investing in myself with education and stuff like that. So I'm saying all this to say is that I want to be the number one source for real estate education. And I also want to be the number one source when you are looking to get your deals financed. I want you guys to feel confident to hire me as your real estate CFO. And in order for me to do that, I need to put out more education to everybody. And I need to make this education affordable. Not just what I do here for free on Rants and Gems and on Instagram and all that other good stuff, but behind the paywall. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, everybody who's in the Mortgage Academy, you signed up and you had an annual fee. I think it was $297, $300 or something like that annual fee. Guess what? That annual fee is now waived. That one-time fee you paid is all you'll ever have to pay. You'll never have to pay another annual fee. So next year, when it's quote unquote renew time, there's no renewal for you. You are going to whatever you paid, you're good. All the courses, all the content that I do inside the academy, as long as I choose to run the academy and put content in the academy, you will have 24/7 access to this content. So everybody who's a part of the academy right now or the learning center, you paid your fee. Suzette already knows that there's going to be no new fee coming to you unless you did like the monthly and you got to pay your month. And once you get to the $300, we're going to stop the payments. And we didn't do a lot of monthly payments, so that's good. Um, so yeah, and anybody who joins will get $299 one-time fee, no annual fees, and you'll have access to all those courses as they release that I just showed you guys, and anything else that I do within the academy. Because my goal was never to do any of the stuff that I'm doing right now. My goal is to educate you at the highest levels that I possibly can, to get you mortgage ready, to get you home ownership ready, to get you investor ready. And unfortunately, people who pay attention. So I can't just do it for free. And I have to be compensated for my time. I'm not non for profit. And I'm not shy about running an educational business. This is a business. And I run an educational business, which will be one of the number one premier real estate educational businesses that are out there. Legitimate businesses. Right? So I want you guys, if you like all the content, if you're a part of the community, if you're not a part of the community, feel free to join because this is, and yes, am I still going to go on the road next year? So, all my people who have an annual pass, the annual pass, although I discontinued that quick, it's going to run all through 2024. And after that, it will expire. And any live show that I'm doing, all my annual pass and my mentees will be able to get in those for free. Okay. So, we're going to talk a little about this on a group call in Zoom. I'm going to put something in the app today, actually right now, and talk about it. And I'm going live tomorrow, Miss Wendy. I'm going live in the academy when I get off live in 5 minutes. All right. So tomorrow I'll give you guys the link if you want to join the academy. You can join the academy. There's going to be no monthly fees. There's going to be no annual fees. It's not a subscription based model no more. I'm making it. You pay a membership fee one time, and you'll be in it for life, basically. And I'm going to put out content. You have 24 access to the community, 24/7 access to all the courses, previous webinars. You'll have access to all that stuff. So that's what's happening. All right. So all my people who's a part of the academy right now, I'm about to go on that app and go live right now to kind of have this conversation with you guys. And again, if you want to join, you can just DM me the word mortgage on Instagram, and I'll see it, and I'll send you the link tomorrow, and join, because we're gonna have on top of these courses, we're gonna have group calls and stuff like that. So please. So Fred said, I sent my sister one of your videos 3 years ago, and there was like a battery in her back. Before watching your video, she was very reluctant and scared to purchase a home. Wow. God is good. And Fred, I ain't gonna hold you up. This comment means so much to me. And I keep hearing this. Over the past 60 days, August and September, I really feel like yo, August, August was such a aligning month for me with so many different things in my life. August aligned so much. And in the month of August, I've heard this so many times. And that's why I just had to sit still a little while, just kind of figure all of this out. It's like, yo, when I hear things like that, it's like, damn, I'm actually helping people like this. It's incredible to me. It's incredible to me. It blows my motherfucking mind sometimes. And to hear someone who's reluctant to and scared to purchase, but now she got the battery in her back to build wealth for her and her family. Yo, Fred, man, thank you for posting that, because that's exactly why I'm making my academy just a one-time, lifetime access fee, and it's not going to be expensive. I don't want it to be expensive. I don't want to. I don't want to charge you thousands of dollars to get this information. I want you to be able to pay, because you got to pay, because people who pay attention. But also, I want people to be able to come in here and feel like, yo, I'm getting more than my money's worth. I can make this $300 back by being a student of MG and being a part of this academy. And I can now spread this information to others in my community and help them grow and help them learn and refer them, because we understand that your information is credible and it helps. So thank you, Fred. That comment means so much to me. And I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. And this is why I said to you guys earlier, I'm gonna be on this YouTube thing. Like, especially now I know how to work everything on my own and I don't have to depend on anybody, and I want to depend on myself. I don't care if I come on here 5, 6 o'clock. I might come on here empty after dark at 9 o'clock at night. I may come in here 8 in the morning. Who I don't care. I can do it on my own. And I could come out here and I can run my mouth and give rants and give gems about something that I'm passionate about and something that I love. And that's the real estate finance business. And I love to help people achieve their goals with this business. So thank you, Fred, and thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And that's all I really got for y'all right now. I don't really got much. Um, Latasha said, you are actually, oh, she put caps on this one, so I got to put this up here. You are actually helping us, man. I have learned so much since finding you on social media. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Latasha. All right. Ebony says, yes, you're the battery in my bag. I was clueless to anything about terms, multiple loans for homes, formulas, terms, performance, etc. Just to talk in a real estate conversation to listen and understand. Appreciate you, Ebony. Ebony, you tapped in too, so I appreciate you. All right, that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you too, SW. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah. So, with that being said, I'm going to the Mortgage Academy right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We have how many people on this live watching right now? About 205. We had almost 300 people on here. Let's hopefully we can get those numbers up into the thousands on these lives, man. But love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm inspired, and this is my first time joining. Okay, Cassandra. Cassandra, welcome to the family. She said, I'm inspired and this is my first time joining. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all. And you have made me hold all my lenders accountable, says Gene. That's right. Hold them accountable. You are the CEO of the business, not them. Hold their asses accountable. Make sure you're getting what you need to get. Damn, y'all just keep coming with this. Ryan says, MG, because of you, my wife and I have a 2 or 3K loan. We're in the process of looking for a home. Shout out to you and your wife, Ryan. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. But you should be working with me and my team. Go to apply.mg.com, right? If you're learning from me, give me the opportunity to earn your business too. All right? So I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the love today. Tomorrow we will be back. I don't know what time. Tap in with my Instagram, MG the Mortgage Guy, because I'll probably announce it on there what time I'm going live. So I appreciate you. And you're right, SW. I'm going to put this last comment up there. MG should be the only lender to go to. That is a fact. But if I'm not, use the information wisely. But I would love to be the lender of choice. All right? That's all I got for y'all. Matt Garland here. NMLS number 58700, but better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.